Hi, friends. Have you ever had such sore legs, maybe after a leg day or after a long walk or whatever it might be, that you couldn't even move? Maybe you couldn't even sit on the toilet. Well, this stretch routine is going to be for you because it's a really great way to release your hips, your glutes, your IT band, your hamstrings, all the things in one small routine. All you need is a TheraBand. And if you don't have a TheraBand, you can use maybe a magic circle. If you don't know what that is, you may use a belt or a long towel, whatever assists you in the stretch. So, are you ready to do this? Get ready because this is a routine you can do on the daily. Allow me to lead you through. Let's get this started. So go ahead and start on your back. You're going to take your TheraBand and place it around one foot. And then make sure it's over the midfoot. Reason why I say that is because if you have it wrapped around your toes, you're just asking for disaster and a snap to your face. So place it right firmly underneath the foot. You're going to send that leg straight up to the ceiling to stretch that hamstring, making sure your hips are pretty squared off here. Now, let's be mindful. Everyone's flexibility is going to be a little different. Not everyone is going to be straight up and down or past hip flexion height, right? You may be still here, right? The whole point is to stretch through the knee. So extend the leg and maybe take the leg a little lower in the space. If that's where you're at, that's where you're at. Yes. So we're going to take that leg up to your hamstring stretch position. And then that bottom leg, depending on how it feels on your back, you can stay here. Or if you have it available to you, I want you to straighten that leg and just drive that leg straight down to the floor. So you have a nice stretch on the front of the hip on that bottom leg here. And we're going to hold here for a moment. And the biggest thing when stretching is to breathe, friends. Let's just breathe naturally. Or if you like to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, you can do that as well. And I just want you to feel how every exhale allows the muscle just to relax a little bit more. Let's breathe in as we bend our knee. Think of getting that knee a little closer to your chest. Keep the foot facing the ceiling. And then as you exhale, visualize you're getting that foot closer to your shoulder as that knee extends. So your goal is to keep that knee there as the leg lengthens back into that extension. Let's just do two more. So we'll inhale to bend and exhale to straighten, just getting greater hip flexion there. One more time. We bend and we extend. Good. Holding right there. You're going to take both sides of the band. We're going to bring it together. Reach up high and grab up on the band here. Yes. Now, what I'm going to do is take my right arm open and then from that position, I'm going to allow my leg to fall over the midline, right? So as I'm doing that, I'm being very mindful that this hip is staying down on the mat. So even if you have to take your hand and hold it there, you can. And then from there, I want you to keep that knee long. So maybe for some of us, this may be enough. Maybe your IT band is saying, I'm not going any further. And that's totally fine. Otherwise, if you want to go further, you can relax your foot. That's going to take it up a little bit more, right? If you're a dancer, the sickle position is probably disgusting to look at and to feel, but it actually creates a greater line of pull down the side of that leg. And then we can bring that foot a little closer to the shoulder using the band. And then you can even look over that right shoulder so you're getting this nice stretch through the side of that neck as well. And we're just going to breathe and hold. I am feeling this, friends. I'm just good at like putting on a brave face. So we're going to hold that another moment. And then we're going to come back up to the top and you're going to take the band into your right hand. And now it's gonna be different for everyone. We're gonna stretch the inner thigh. You can hold the band with both hands if you want, do it that way. And we can open it out to the side here, right? Again, pulling the opposite hip down onto your mat. Or you can hold the band with the opposite hand, and if you're stretchy enough, you can grab your toes and pull that foot closer to the shoulder, right? I'm not trying to show off. This is just my flexibility. It used to be a lot better about 15 years ago. So we're going to hold and breathe it out. Or if you want to hold with the same side hand, you can take your left arm open and look over your left shoulder. So you're getting that nice stretch again through that neck. Yes. Then we'll come back up to the top. We're going to open up the band, and to make the transition simpler, right? We're going to take the bottom foot in to switch legs and take that foot back down to the mat. So we're just switching here rather than resetting the band all over again, right? So again, making sure that band is firmly placed underneath that foot. I'm going to slide my bottom leg down. Remember, that's optional. If it's not friendly for your back, you can just keep that knee bent. Yeah. We're going to find our stretched position at the top. And I want you to breathe in. Let's bend the knee. And exhale to straighten. Good. Let's do that again. Inhale to bend. And exhale to straighten. I love these stretches. They're perfect for after a walk or even after a hard workout. I know 2 days after a heavy leg day, oh man, these stretch exercises are amazing just to release all the tightness within the hips. It's incredible what happens when you give yourself like 5, 10 minutes of just stretching, right? So we're going to hold right here. We're going to bring the band together, grab up high on the band, and then if you want to, give yourself feedback. Take your left hand onto your hip, press it down, and then pull that foot over your midline. And again, you can relax the foot, kind of sickle it. And then again, we could take the left arm open, looking over that left shoulder, letting the neck stretch, pulling that foot closer to that right shoulder, and just breathe. Don't even think about the stretch, friends. Think about the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Right? Just breathing. I know my breath's probably annoying, but just center yourself and concentrate on that breath. You'll be so surprised at how much more length you're going to get in the muscle just by breathing. Let's come back up to the top, and then we're going to grab up with the same side hand. We can hold the excess band if you'd like and open up that hip. Yes. Remember, back of the hips are square on your mat as you draw that leg open. Remember, if you have it, you can pull the toes up to your shoulder, just getting a nice inner thigh stretch, still getting hamstring, yes. So getting all around the hip. And just breathe it out for a moment. We're going to bring the leg back up to the top. Nice. You can take your foot out of the band. Woo! Bring your feet flat on the mat and just take a second. Let your knees just sway side to side, letting your hips release a little bit into the front of the hip. And there you have it, friends. That was your stretch routine. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Please like this video for more videos like this and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you again soon.